Hi, welcome to another edition of Real Estate Uncensored. Today is July 27th, Wednesday, July 27th. Wow, and we're back from our 2-week train escapade around the country through Canada.
Really fun.
And yeah, it was really exciting. Definitely a different trip. Have a lot of cool stories, but one I'm going to share with you today that just took the cake. But before we get going, see, this is one of the trains we were on. This was in Canada, right? This stop was in Jasper, yes. So over the next probably month, the backgrounds are going to be from our trip, and you get to see what we see. It was just awesome. But let me explain this trip if anybody's never taken a train ride. In one of the cars, we had a sleeper car, and that's where we can get to sleep. It's like our own room. It's like 6 by 5. I barely fit in the whole room. And the way the room is, it was like 6.
The bed.
Okay, well maybe the whole room was what, 7 by 5?
Bigger than that.
I don't think so. But anyway, so the bottom is, just to explain how the room is set up, is like a couch during the day, and then it folds down to a bed. Then the top drops down and it folds into a bunk bed. That's where I got the privilege of sleeping.
I offered. He refused.
You did offer.
I offered every time.
Yes, you did. But I have to be a gentleman. It was a gentleman. Anyway, so then there's a little sink, and then there's a little bathroom in your room.
At all.
That also doubles for the shower. I guess for all you RV people, it's that same concept. And then there's, on that wall, is a mirror, which is a door that would lead into the other room. If, in case you go on family trips and you want to open up, they have to unlock it. But that whole door is a sliding door that's a mirror. So the second evening we're on the train, I get up in my top bunk bed and just...
Strap yourself in, right?
You literally strap yourself in. The bunk bed's about this wide, so it's like I'm on a plank, probably getting on an operating table. I have my little pillow, and let me show them what my blanket looked like. And this is probably the size of my blanket. So I would sleep and cover myself up, and then I'd get cold, and I'd pull it up, and I'd go, oh, let me pull it back down. And so, but before we went to sleep, it was cool because I could be on the top bunk bed, and I look in the mirror, and I could see my wife below. So I was like, there she is down there.
Good night.
So I could see her in the mirror, and we're looking at each other. So we go to sleep. And, you know, the train's rocking and rolling and bouncing around. It's kind of noisy. You get used to it. It was fun. She had earplugs in. And we like the room dark, so it's pitch black. And I wake up in the middle of the night. I don't know what time it is. And I got my contacts out, you know when you're half asleep. And I just happened to look in the mirror to look at my wife below, and I see she's got a light on down there. So I'm like, well, what has she got a night light on for? It's like, is she reading or something? So I lean over and I look down.
I'm sleeping.
And I don't see a light on. Well, all right, so look back in the mirror and go, but she's got a light on. I could see her. I'm looking. And I look back down and no light. So I'm sitting there and I'm just laying in bed, and I got my little blanket pulled up here, and I should be pulling it down there. And I'm just looking in that mirror, and you know when you're dead asleep and you just can't really focus and and I'm just looking in that mirror, and I see in the mirror movement, and then I'm sitting there and my eyes are starting to focus, and I go, wait a minute, that's not my wife.
I was sleeping.
The mirror door opened up, and I'm looking directly at the people in the bed in the next room, looking up at me, and I'm like,
hi neighbor.
I'm waving at the top bunk in the middle of the night, and I'm like, holy crap. I jump up out of the top bunk bed, and I just close the door. But I got to tell you, forget about it. That could only happen on a train. What an experience. I think those people in the next room, I think they're scarred for life. No. So anyway, that was our funny story for the trip.
We have lots of them. That's just one.
Yeah, that was a great one. Go figure. I'm staring at the person in the other room, and then they're looking up at me.
They didn't even get out of the bed.
No, I think they were enjoying the show.
Freaks on the train, I tell you.
Yeah, it's those Canadians. No. But anyway, great trip. We got to see my cousins I haven't seen in a long time.
So much fun.
Donna, Doreen, Tricia, my aunt and uncle, and Got to see Frank and Joe, and I got to see my best friend from, geez, since I was 12 years old.
They laughed for like an hour and a half. It was hysterical.
Yeah, it's like we were still 13, 14 years old. It was great, what an experience, great weather. So anyway, we're back, ready to roll in the business. What do we got going on in the company?
We got a lot of new things coming, but the next new thing that everyone should be aware of is next week we're doing a renovation in the office, in the bullpen area. It's going to be awesome, but that means the bullpen will be closed
for about a week. Next
Monday through Friday-ish.
No, Monday through Sunday.
Monday through Sunday, yeah, Monday through Sunday.
State of the art with this office. You know what? As companies are saying go work out of your house, and we're cutting down the size, we're just making it better for our agents.
It's going to be awesome.
You know what? It's professional setting, state of the art. It's going to be a great environment. Hey, if you're not part of our company, come check us out. Come take a look at it when it's done. You'll see what we're doing, and we're still setting record numbers even after
the contest.
We dared them to be like women, and we're being blessed. God's truly blessing our office, and we're very thankful. Anything else, honey, before we go today? Because we got a lot of work to do.
We have a lot of work to do. That's all we have to say.
That's the price we pay for taking vacations. But anyway, agentsuccess101.com. Check out our website. If you want to hear about our office, give us a call. Or you can email us info@agentsuccess101.com. I guess that's it. Thanks for all of our vendors. God bless you guys, and we will talk to you next week.